So like everyone, I had my favourite videos back in the day, and I vividly remember downloading this one of the White Stripes at the Grammys in 2004 from the likes of LimeWire. Other illegal downloading software was available. I was a huge White Stripes fan back in the day, and they were probably the first band that I properly got into as a teenager, so when I discovered this video it was pretty special. Anyway, here's Beck with an introduction.
The sound of dead cell phones and oil rigs, the sound of empty parking lots and school buses. They love to live and live to love. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesus' children of America, the White Stripes.
They launch into Seven Nation Army, and is this mistake deliberate? Anyway, it sounds great, but what happens next is even better. I also love the way Jack White would change things up for a live performance. Even his melody on this is slightly different. From the Queen of England to the arms of hell. And if I catch it coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. And that ain't what you want to hear, but that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, here's where it gets really interesting. So they kick into a cover that they became synonymous with, Death Letter by Son House. Quite an ambitious song to play at the Grammys really, but that was pretty typical of the band at the time, as they seemed to be keen not to pander to their audience. I mean, Jack White later recorded a song for Coca-Cola and James Bond, but we'll let him off. They go wild and absolutely nail the performance. The aesthetic of the whole thing is great as well, with the light blaring behind them. And they top it off with this outro that features on Little Bird from their second album. And Tarantino loved it. But what do you think? Were you into the White Stripes? Were you sad to see them call it a day quite early? Or did that make it more special? Have your say in the comments.